Dave, first things first, do you have any update on Duncan Keith? Obviously a scary situation there for him.
Yeah, he was kept out for precautionary reasons. I think he's gonna get some tests done tomorrow. Same thing with Cass. Okay. Test done tomorrow.
Good. Obviously, before the break, your team seemed to kind of get some offensive traction going. Mm-hmm. What do you find? What have you found that has changed over the last couple of games here?
We're getting some quantity of shots, but not enough quality of shots. You know, that was the difference in the game. We gave up some real good chances. You know, we get the good chance early, hit the post, and then we take a penalty and make a bad read on some coverage and give up the first one. Give up a rush one that we don't play the rush very well, and then we're chasing the game. We got lots of quantity, but not the quality we want, you know, and that's just not getting enough pucks at the net and not capitalizing when you do get the good chances.
Last night you kind of attributed that to an execution thing. Did you feel the same tonight, or was it more of an effort, or maybe a combination?
I thought that times tonight we were like the second period. I thought we dominated the second period. We had lots of opportunities, lots of, like I say, quantity, but not the real quality that you think you want, right?
Yeah.
I think we have 75 or 76 attempts, but in reality, how many good chances do we have it at? We had a lot of. I think we had 10 defensemen had 10 shots blocked by the defense, or by that we shot that they blocked by our defensemen. So there's not enough execution in finding the next play there, making a good play to give ourselves a better opportunity.
Mike Smith had a lot of work last night. You put him in tonight. How did you feel like that went for him?
Trying to get him? We gave up too early there. That you know, tough to get him going, but he wanted to jump right back in. He wants to get up and going, but he made some great saves in the first period. Like there was 3 or 4 chances there that would have put us down big time early, and he made some great saves. So it's too bad we couldn't get some goals for him.
Dave, what are you seeing on the rush chances? You're giving up quite a few, and then in your own end, players standing by themselves with nobody around them. Are the players just not reading the plays, or what's going on?
There's some coverage off the rush that we've been talking about all year, and we just haven't seemed to improve enough on it. You know, some of it is like if you look at where we spend the most time in the offensive zone of any team in the league, I think that's almost derogatory sometimes, because we get down in there, we get pounded around, and you almost get late in the shift, and you're chasing back. You know, it's transition the other way. That we're pushing hard for a goal, and all of a sudden it goes the other way, and our coverage isn't very good. So we've given up some there. Our net front stuff that's an area we've been talking about. We've got to improve all year. So we just have to keep banging away at it.
And obviously with Russell out and now Keith out, you're going to need to bring a couple of defensemen up from the minors.
Yeah, I'll talk to Kenny about that later today, see what's available.
Thank you.
Dave, when you talk about in front of the net, it seems, and tonight there's 2 cases, been before, where the guys, they're sliding up and there's a gap between them and the goalie, and then by the time they turn around and react, it's too late to get on the stick. Is that what you're seeing? Some,
yeah. I mean, some. The defenseman has to make a decision. Are you going to slide up and block it, or are you going to turn and take the man? And we've got some players that get caught in the middle too many times.
So how do you fix that?
Keep pounding away. Keep teaching away. We've got guys that they don't do it well enough yet. They got to continue to learn.
And, you know, you mentioned Smith when it was down 2-0, obviously made a few huge saves. I know you crunch a lot of the numbers. How much does hunch compared to the numbers go into a decision like that for you?
A lot of the decision came from Schmidt wants to get up and going. We need to get him up and going. That's the reality of it. He's missed a lot of time. He wants to get up and going. He felt good after the game last night. Came in and he played very well tonight. Like this game's not on Schmidt in one bit. He played very well, you know. In and outside the net. His puck moving was excellent tonight.
So safe to say you look to have him play Friday?
Well, we'll see how he is. I haven't talked to him here, but he's anxious. He wants to get up and going. He hasn't played a lot this year. He wants to help our team in this stretch run, and wants to be a big part of it.
Dave, you guys played pretty desperate hockey in that second period, and you guys kind of took over the game in that second period. You hit a post here and there. Obviously could have been different going to the third, but I guess what's the key to try and get that desperation going from the puck drop and not after you're down a goal, down 2 goals, down?
Again, I thought, yes, the Vegas game, other than we turned over a couple pucks the first shift, other than that, the first 10 or 12 minutes of the Vegas game was really good for us, if you watch it, right? Tonight, we hit a goal post, and all of a sudden we take a penalty, and now we're chasing the game. The first 2 shots of the game, we're chasing the game. So you're, it's shock to your system. You got to get up and going. And I thought we started to come a little bit later in the first period. The second period, we were jumping. We were all over it. But you'd like to capitalize on something when you're putting that work in.
I guess, and how much do you look at it as, puck luck? You're getting those bounces in the first half of the season, and now you're not getting those bounces, I guess.
You can say some of that is puck luck. Like, I like some of the work we're doing in the offensive zone. Like I say, we spend a lot of time there. There's a fine line between puck luck and getting the job done. And we've got to give ourselves a better chance to get that luck sometimes. If you look at it, there's lots of try around the net, but there's some execution things that, like a point shot getting through, or a point shot finding a guy that's got an open stick there somewhere, would help. And getting inside on rebounds rather than swinging on the outside, things like that. They're all things that we talk about to try to see if we can capitalize on more chances.
Thanks, Dave.